It's fair to say that my pro wrestling career has not gone the way I expected it to. I'm 3 matches in, and of those 3 matches, I've had 2 losses and 1 quick elimination in a rumble. Frankly, I'm getting a bit frustrated. But in today's match vlog, I'm heading back to my second wrestling home, where not just trainees, but talent from all over the UK will be converging on the Neon Underground. And one of those outside talents will be my opponent. This is a perfect opportunity for some much needed redemption. So let's not waste any time, let's jump straight into the vlog. Let's go! What's up everyone, this is Pro Wrestling's premier legal advisor, the counsel, Mr. Stephen Phillips, Esquire. It's Phil here, how we doing? And in today's vlog, I'm heading back to Nottingham to have my second match at Nebula Wrestling. If you watched my last match vlog, you'll know that my debut there didn't quite go according to plan. But injured pride notwithstanding, it's been really great to have been a part of the company, and I can see the growth that it's undergone since it opened its doors as well. The Origins beginners courses have been getting good numbers every single time. We're getting a steady stream of regular trainees coming in, me included, and the name value of the company is growing to a point where big names in the pro wrestling scene like TJ Rex and Eric Young have come in to take training sessions here. And now the company is ready to put on its very first ticketed show, Ready Level 1, on June 21st, 2025. But in the lead up to that, in April this year, Nebula put on an in-house training show where some of the regular Nebula faces were able to work with some outside talent that Mackenzie invited in. Some of whom came from Scotland, others from the South Coast. My opponent for this show is one of the boys coming in from the South Coast. He is the Wyvern, Nate Brazen. He's been a regular face on the South Coast scene for a few years now. He's incredibly athletic, he's flippy, he's fly, he's basically everything that I'm not. But you know what? Despite the chalk and cheese matchup, I'm confident in myself, I'm confident in my training, I'm confident in what I'm able to do, so I'm really looking forward to this. I think it's going to be a hell of a lot of fun. Alright then, so it's a lovely day in the Black Country, I'm feeling good about this, so let's take those vibes to Nottingham and flip them on the red as I become a villain again. Haha, let's go! Here we are at the Nebula Wrestling Underground. The ring is already set up, because it's always set up. Now, but we're just getting the ropes and the ratchets sorted out, just making sure that it's ready. We've got the beginner session before the actual show itself. I'll help out with that and I'll jump in just to warm up and just make sure that I'm ready and I'm fit. I'm very familiar with this place now, so I know exactly what I'm doing, and I've got Mackenzie looking at me in the eye. Yeah, hello. Alright, I'm coming! She wants me to go set up the ring. Alright. I'm coming! God, give me a second. Right, anyway, no rest for the wicked, is there? Let's go! Yeah, I may have borrowed the office area in the unit to record that little bit, so sorry. I always enjoy being here. The place looks great, as you can see here. The vibes are always top tier. And the audience, the crowd, get really invested in what we're doing as well. They're so loud, they're so into it. I love it, it's great. This show is actually really good because it accomplishes a number of things. For the Nebula trainees, it's a step up from the shorter Origins beginners matches, and it's their first taste of, quote, a full match that might go on for about 8, 9 or 10 minutes. For the debutants coming in from outside, it was a chance for them to meet the Nebula regulars and also form a connection with the crowd before they see them on the first ticketed show. For me, it's another chance to work with someone who's better than me, someone who can help elevate me in terms of standing, ability, and performance. And for all of us, it's a chance for us to get comfortable with Nebula's rules on timing, because most places will time performances bell to bell, but here, it's timed curtain to curtain. This encourages us to be concise in what we want to do, to make everything that we do in a match mean something, and also to respect the crowd's attention and not let them get fatigued or bored with what we do. Alright, the crowd's pouring in and they're expecting a good show, so let's go and give it one. Let's jump into some highlights of my match. Let's go. So this would normally be where I'll go into the highlights of the match, but I need to say something first. I hope I've done well to show you that pro wrestling can be like hugely fulfilling and really, really great fun, and I've had so much fun over the last year and a bit on this journey. But it needs to be said, it's no joke either. Just like with any other full contact or combat sport or martial art, the risks involved, they can't be understated. And as you can imagine, pro wrestling comes with a really, really high risk of injury. Look, I'm just going to come out and say it, alright? Towards the end of our match, Nate, my opponent, he got injured. It was his knee. We reviewed the footage back together, and we can safely say that it wasn't anybody's fault at all. It was just a freak accident that none of us could have really foreseen. We can plan for as many outcomes as possible, but as is the nature of wrestling, and in a lot of cases life, there are just some outcomes that we can't see, or that we just can't plan for. We have kept in touch since, and I am really happy to say that the injury wasn't as serious as we first thought. He made a full recovery after a few days, and he and I are good. He gave me his blessing to show these highlights because we're both really pleased and really proud of what we're able to do on the night. So, with that being said, let's jump in.
It was at this moment that he knew. He f***ed up.
Slow counting again.
Oh, I'm sorry, am I smiling too much? That's because I got my first win. But even though I'm celebrating, I have to admit, I have mixed feelings about it, as you can probably tell. But I do want to talk about the positives first. And the first positive is that that was only match number 4 that I've ever had on my journey. And I was able to go out there and put on 8 or 9 minutes of high octane, fast paced work. Like fast paced compared to the stuff that I've been working so far. I'm really, really happy with that. And that's a really big thing for me to take away as well, because now I'm able to show that I can do a match where my character really does make people hate me, but also I can go at a good pace for 8, 9, 10 minutes. Another positive as well, did you hear the crowd as well? They were lapping everything up as well. The noise on the night was tremendous. And even looking back over the footage, the noise was just, oh my god, it was so good. I'm really, really pleased we were able to take the crowd along for such a roller coaster ride. Honestly, I loved it. A really invested crowd can make so much difference. It really honestly can. Because when you can feel that energy coming from them, you feel like just so invigorated and so eager to do well by them and to just really put on a good show. Another cool thing as well, I was able to debut a move that I've been working on for a little bit as well. That's Samoan Driver towards the end. I've been practicing that with some of the boys at Kamikaze for a little bit, just to make sure that I can get it right and I can get it safe. And yeah, I'm really happy I was able to showcase that on that night. There are plenty of things that I did in there that need work, that just need fine tuning, that just need a bit of crispening. But at the same time, I'm giving myself the grace that that was only match number 4 that I've had in my entire career. I understand that not everything is going to be perfect, but that doesn't mean to say that I'm giving myself a free pass. So what I'm doing is I'm looking back at that, recognizing what needs to be fine-tuned and just worked on, and going forward with that. At the same time though, there are plenty of positives to take away, but I can't not think about what happened in there with Nate. I'll be honest with you, it took me a little while to realise that he was hurt. I didn't notice anything whilst we were flowing. It was only when he super kicked me and when he went down clutching his knee, it was only at that point when I realised, crap, what's happened? It was such a scary thing to be a part of as well, and my immediate thought when I got backstage was that I failed him. Because my personal view on this is that, yes, we have a job to put on a good show, and that means, it's kind of catch-all, but it means that we make sure that our wrestling is sound, it looks good, it's clean, and that we're taking our audience along for the ride. But at the same time, we keep ourselves and our opponents safe. Yeah, like I said, there's a lot of fun to be had in this, but even though it's fun, you can't ever take it as a joke. People were asking me when I got backstage as well whether I was okay, because even though I wasn't the one that got hurt, I was definitely not okay. I was panicking, I was anxious, I was on edge. Like, how can you be okay after being a part of what happened in there? How can you be okay knowing full well that someone that you're working with got hurt on your watch? I was not okay. What makes it even more unfortunate was that this happened on Nate's Nebula Wrestling debut, and Mackenzie specifically chose to match us together as well, so that, for one, I had someone to work with who was better than me, and someone who I could pick up a few things from and who might be able to teach me a few things. But also, I'm probably the most regular face that comes to Nebula, apart from obviously Mackenzie herself. So there was a sense that I was representing the company, and I was representing the people that come here regularly and train here regularly. Knowing that something like this happened on my watch, and with me being a part of it as well, I was terrified that it was going to reflect badly on the company and on Mackenzie herself. But the good thing was, everybody who was at Nebula on the night did the very best that they could have done at the time to make sure that Nate was okay. He had what he needed. He had like painkillers, freeze gel, water. He had space to just rest, chill, take the pressure off his knee. Honestly, that's such a positive representation of the camaraderie that I've seen as a member of the wrestling community for the last year and a bit, and certainly as a member of the Nebula community. I'm really glad that he did recover quickly as well, and I'm really glad he's going to be coming back for Ready Level 1 on June 21st. Honestly, he deserves it. He's an incredible athlete. He's so exciting to watch. You could see he had the audience in the palm of his hand for the roller coaster ride that we put on. And he's such a great lad as well. I'm really glad to have met him, really glad to have worked with him, and I really do hope to cross paths again very soon. That's where I'll leave this vlog. So thanks very much for watching. I'd love it if you could leave a like and a comment on this video. I'd love it if you could subscribe to my channel and follow everybody else who I've mentioned down below in the description as well. But for now, this vlog is adjourned, and I'll see you all next time. Let's go!